Untitled Family TV is a show that helps kids and parents grow together. Let's all go together.
So I guess you could say yoga helped me find myself and find a really true sense of purpose that I never felt before. And a strong sense that I'm here to make a difference, here to see what it means to live truly, what it means to live consciously, mindfully, and it's not that simple. It takes a lot of changes in personal habits that would ripple out into our culture. So at that point I started a local project in Austin. It's called Love ATX, and it's been all about bringing people together and supporting a shift in culture, as I said, into a more mindful culture. So this is giving respect to living locally, healthy, creative, conscious, and sustainable. My passion is in living that embodiment of what it means to respect not only myself and my heart, my community, my family, my friends, but it goes beyond our human experience, really to learn how to live in respect to the earth and to have a minimal impact on our planet. And what does that mean if you're living in an urban space to live sustainably? So every day that's what I strive to do, to live in alignment with my values, and everything I learn and how I can create that streamlined, simple life and then share that with others to make it possible, to make it doable and accessible, so that it doesn't seem like this difficult, inconvenient thing to do, to respect the earth. Experiencing this amazing planet, just remembering how blessed this experience is, to hear the birds, feel the sun, and just find presence.
Yoga. When I feel small in a world so big, when I wonder how I fit in, when the world is spinning so fast, I tell my wiggling body, be still. I tell my thinking mind, be quiet. I tell my racing breath, be slow. I close my eyes and make room in my mind, in my heart, to create and imagine. I am yoga. I can touch the sky. I am so tall. I can soar among the clouds. I am so free. I can sparkle with the stars. I shimmer and shine. I can dance with the moon. I light up the night. I can sail on the sea. I go with the flow. I can open my heart. I feel love. I can see far and wide. I am focused. I can turn things upside down. I am playful.
You can't.
Yeah. I can stand up for me. I can stand up for others. I can stand up for peace. I can open like a flower. I am beautiful. I can carry beauty with me. I am full. I can say, I've had enough for today. I relax. I can rest. I am calm. Now the world is just the right speed. Now my world is just the right size. Now I see. I fit in just fine. I am yoga. I can be anything.
You can feel it in your heart and soul.
These kids growing up today are growing up in a world that uses a lot of technology. Kids are sitting still. Parents have less, in general, parents are less likely to let their kids go run out in the neighborhood or play outside because of safety concerns that are heightened. It's just a different time. We really have to rethink how we're teaching kids and the messages we're sending, which are to kind of be contained. I feel like the work that I'm doing right now is undoing some of that, just showing them how they can move and how they can, you know, that the real way to succeed in life is to move through it and not to be static in it. Both figuratively and literally. We have to move. We need to move. We're humans are designed to move. Children are designed to learn through play. And so if we can just teach these three things, to move your body often and in various ways, no matter what you're doing, there's a way to do it, to help your brain focus and pay attention and learn, and then to play and learn through play, and to be mindful, then I feel like we're all going to raise a healthier, happier generation. And that's kind of what I try to do.
To be good at what you do and to love what you do, I feel like is that the insurance that you might also be able to be successful at it. And so that's the advice that I end up giving my kids these days, instead of providing them with those two old-fashioned ideas like be a doctor or a lawyer. You know, be a doctor or a lawyer if that's what you love. Let's figure out what you love. Because I really believe when you do what you love, when you're so passionate about it, the work is not work anymore, right? It's like labor of love. And so I do work a lot of hours when I can. I shift it all around and make time for my kids and family life, but the hours are still there. I'm putting them in. But each hour that I spend working on my business and teaching yoga and sharing yoga is doing something I love. But maybe it's just having a moment of space where we take a deep breath, and that's yoga. You know, or a time to lay down in that pose called Shavasana, where you lay on your back and maybe your little one is cuddled up with you or even nursing while you're doing it. But it's yoga. Yoga means union. Anytime we show up together and we're feeling connected and in a state of union, it's yoga. And that's what Yoga Illumined is creating the space for, that experience of union.
I've got to get back to the place where I feel I begun.
Today on Kat's Kitchen, we're going to be making a chia seed endurance drink. Yesterday I filmed a birth, and the only thing that I had to eat for about 12 hours was this drink. So that tells me there's something really special about this drink. And it's delicious and the kids like it too. So it's really easy to make. First, we're going to fill our cup with water. So you can use lime or lemon, whichever you prefer. I'm gonna use lime, but I like lemon too. You're gonna squeeze a half a lemon to a glass of water. Add about a teaspoon of honey. And then this is a tablespoon of chia seeds. The chia seeds have been used by Native American cultures for stamina when they can't eat. And so it's a really good thing for hot summer days when you might be out or you might be traveling. Cave used one when he was out in the desert camping. He drank something like this and it really helped him. The chia seeds help you to stay hydrated in the heat. They help with nervousness, they help with insomnia, and they have omega-3 fatty acids, and you let them sit for about 5 minutes. And that's it. Put it in water, or you could put it in coconut milk and make kind of a pudding. We like that too, we call it chia pudding. Oh, and another treat you can do is put sparkly water in there, and the kids like that too. Did you like it? Gabriel just likes the honey.
Me as a parent, as a single parent as well, I think it was very difficult in the beginning to juggle both work, this career, and trying to raise a child, and also integrating this yogic lifestyle in our lives. And it's great because she talks about it all the time. She's pretty much our like the best salesperson for us. Anytime I'm at the park, she's always playing with other kids and always like, do you know that there's a children's yoga studio? So she's brought in quite a few clients for us, which is incredible. She's quite the salesperson. She's an entrepreneur herself. She and her friend wrote up a business plan, which is incredible, and it was completely out of nowhere. And it's in direct competition to my business, and she called it the Little Peace House. She had a logo. She worked on a video, and I mean, she's 8 years old, and like I was very impressed, but also very honored to see that I've had this effect on her. You know, starting my own business and trying to, you know, raise a family, and so with her taking it upon herself to kind of like, I want to start a business, you know, and I'm just really proud of her and just feel really honored that I've you know, influenced her in this way, in a positive way. I would not be where I am now without her. You know, she's completely changed my life as far as career, and just how to raise a family and how to raise it in a non-traditional way. You know, obviously this wasn't planned, and I didn't have, you know, an idea of ever raising a child on my own and starting a business, but that's what life has thrown my way, and I've made it, you know, the best I could, and she's been a tremendous help in that.
So like many entrepreneurs, there's always a gap that you see in your world. And I think that you start to get that itch to fill it. Like, oh, there's a gap and that needs something. And for me, the big gap was the challenge of merging my career and even just business itself with kids, with raising children. And even in society, you know, you go out and you're always trying to keep your kid happy, and there's this world that's staring back at you like, why is your child crying? Oh, we're in the public grocery store, like, shouldn't you have a very quiet child? Or we're in the bank, shouldn't you have a quiet child? It's like, no, they're children, so why are there not more play areas in public spaces? Like, why are these worlds so separate? Luckily, Austin already has this open-mindedness that's, okay, what? Oh, okay, this is different. And it also allowed us to start off small with like kind of a, like people called our space over at Rosewood when someone said, oh, it's very Austin eclectic, or it's very Austin. You know, it's like you can kind of get by without like this perfectly pristine brick and mortar. You can also bring in your stuff that you found at the thrift store and have these really awesome, you know, kind of throw it together design too. And people are curious. And so I didn't have the huge, I think, overhead that I would have had in some city. I did all the interior decorating and everything. So entrepreneurs, I don't know, people in Austin, there's a lot of support for you doing your own thing, kind of dancing to your own beat, and people, yeah, they want to support that.
Kicking the rocks as I walk down the street, keep feeling the rock, keeping the beat. I got stress on my mind, but my baby tells me all the time I'm amazing, so amazing that I keep tripping when I walk.
like our show, let us know. Contact www.
Good try. Contact us at www.wildfamily.tv.
Okay. Contact us at www.tv.
Contact us at www.wildfamily.tv.
Thank you for watching our show. Tell your friends and visit us at wildfamily.tv.
Have a good day. We all love you so much. My guy and my mom and two of my brothers and my dad and me. We love you so much.